The fastest way to cleanse your lymphatic system to remove toxins and boost immunity. Wow, that's quite a headline, right? And it's the entire focus of our explainer today. We're going to break down the single image behind this really bold statement to see what it's all about. So what is this so-called hidden network that's supposedly in charge of our entire immune system? It's a huge claim for sure. So let's dive into the visuals from our source and see what they have to say.
Okay, to really understand the claim, we first have to get the lay of the land. So let's start with the big picture. A look at what our source is calling the body's hidden system.
And here it is. This is our source material. It's a pretty detailed look at the lymphatic system, specifically in the head and neck area. You see all those green lines? Those are the vessels. And those little pinkish bean-shaped things? Those are the lymph nodes. This is the network we're going to be breaking down.
So based on what we're seeing here, what is the lymphatic system? Well, maybe the easiest way to think about it is like a parallel superhighway that runs right alongside all your blood vessels. It's basically presented as the body's essential drainage and security network, and it's tasked with some really important cleanup duties.
All right, so we've seen the overall network, right? The big map. Now let's zoom way in on one of its most critical components. We're going inside what this source basically shows as a kind of biological security checkpoint, the lymph node.
And what's really cool is our source image actually gives us this incredible magnified view. Yep, it's that circular part from the main graphic. We are now looking deep inside one of those little nodes, and according to our source, this is where the real action happens. So inside this node, you can see this really intricate web where the lymphatic vessels, those green ones, actually meet up with blood vessels. It's full of these little chambers that are designed to act just like a security checkpoint, inspecting and filtering everything that tries to pass through.
Okay, so we've seen the anatomy, we've seen the network and its checkpoints, but how does all of this connect back to that huge headline we started with? Well, let's explore the cleansing connection.
And this right here, this is the core promise. It's the whole point of our source material today. The entire function of this system, as it's described here, is designed to do two very powerful things. Get rid of toxins, and by doing that, make your immunity stronger.
And this gives us a great look at the implied process. So according to the logic here, it works in 4 simple steps. Step 1, the system acts kind of like a sponge, just collecting all the unwanted stuff, toxins and waste from your body's tissues. Then, step 2, that stuff gets transported through those green vessels we saw. Step 3, and this is the crucial part, it all gets sent to the lymph nodes for filtering. And the final result, the big payoff, a cleansed system and a more powerful immune defense. So the most important point here is this. Our source image is showing us a direct cause and effect relationship. It's suggesting that the health and the efficiency of this lymphatic network is absolutely fundamental to how well your body can protect and purify itself from the inside out. All right, so we've seen the structure, we've seen the proposed function, and we've definitely seen the central claim of our source. So to wrap this all up, let's just consider one final question.
To put it as simply as possible, what we've just walked through is a really powerful visual argument. Our source image puts the lymphatic system front and center, basically framing it as the body's own natural, built-in, and absolutely essential pathway for detoxification.
And that really is the powerful idea being presented here. It makes a strong visual case for just how important this system is, which, well, it leaves us with a pretty big question, doesn't it? If this network is so vital for our immunity, what does keeping it healthy actually look like in practice? That's the thought we'll leave you with. Thanks for joining us.